Hi there, David Breslow back with you, and today's mental golf training tip, I want to talk to you about breathing. Now, breathing again, something very common, something we read about all the time, something we hear the pros talk about all the time, sports psychologists all around the world talk about it. Why? Because it puts your body in primo position to perform its best. When you breathe properly, which most do not do, what it does is it quiets your mind, and since we know that everything begins with the mind, everything begins upstairs, you've heard me say it before, when you quiet the mind, everything else starts to quiet down as well. Your emotions become more calm. Your body, the muscles in your body become more relaxed, and they are able to move more fluidly. And what do you get as a result of that? More power. Who doesn't want more power on the golf course? You get more power, and you get more consistency. Who also doesn't want that on the golf course? So breathing is very, very important. It's not about all the science. If you want to study the science, that's great. But I'm not here to talk about the science of breathing. I'm just here to talk about how important it is and give you an exercise that I'd like you to practice at the range and on the golf course. It's called the 3-5 breath. I've taken golfers up to the golf course and I've said to them, and they think I'm crazy, I said, if you just perform this little breathing exercise, do not be surprised if you get up to 10 yards more per club without swinging any harder. And of course they think I'm crazy, but this is the power of the breath in the human body. So here's the exercise I asked them to do. It's called the 3-5 breath. What it means is you inhale for a count of 3, and you hold for a count of 1, and then you exhale for a count of 5 out of the mouth. Here's how it works. You want to inhale through the nose for a count of 3, and you do this very rhythmically. I've seen people try to do this exercise, or they don't do any kind of formal breathing at all, and their idea of relaxation is they kind of just take this real quick inhale and then raise the shoulders and then drop them, and they think that's breathing. It's really not. If you study any martial arts or yoga or any kind of mind-body science or exercise, they always focus on the breathing first. Karate, Tai Chi, meditation, all focus on the breathing first. These things are centuries old. There's a reason that they're doing it. These cultures understood many years ago how important the breath is to the human body for it to perform optimally. Why wouldn't you want to do that on the golf course? So once again, the 3-5 breath. Inhale through the nose for a count of 3, and do it rhythmically. 1, 2, 3. Hold for a count of 1. Then you exhale through the mouth for a count of 5, just as rhythmically. And as you exhale, you put your lips in position as if you're blowing out a candle that's about 1 to 2 feet away, and it would look like this. You do not want to exhale with an open mouth like this. That doesn't quite do it. There's something really interesting that happens to the human body when it feels that pressure being released. It's like a balloon. When you blow up a balloon and you take the tip and you hold it like this, you squeeze it and then you open it up and you hear the air coming out of there. That's exactly the feeling you get when you keep your lips like this, pursed on the exhale. The human body loves the release of that pressure, and it really relaxes the body. So once again, inhale through the nose for a count of 3, rhythmically. 1, 2, 3. Hold for 1 count. Exhale for a count of 5. Now, the reason you do this rhythmically is because you want to repeat the rhythm that works for you out on the golf course. The golf swing is a matter of rhythm, is it not? So when you do this breathing rhythmically, it translates into a more rhythmical golf swing. There's so many positive effects from breathing properly, it's not even funny. I'm just touching the surface. And these positive benefits are plenty, and I'm still just touching the surface. So practice this 3-5 breath. Do it at the driving range in between shots. Do it as part of your pre-shot routine before you even set up for the ball. This should be part of every single time you hit the golf ball. You should be formally practicing this 3-5 breath. And I think you'll be very excited as how good your body feels once you do this a few times. So good luck to you. Practice the 3-5 breath as often as you can. Do it throughout the day as well. As you're driving through your town, as you go on your daily business, there is no way to overdose on breathing. So you can't do too much of it. It's always beneficial to the human body. Inhale through the nose for 3, hold for 1 count, exhale through the mouth for 5. Watch what happens. Dave Breslow, glad to be back with you. Visit me over at www.mentalgolfcoaching.com. Leave me a note in cyberspace here. Would love to chat with you. Take care.